Tasmanians should continue the ordinary course of our business and enjoy our precious way of life, and acknowledge that Tasmanian Police will continue to provide greater service to the people of Tasmania. They'll monitor the situation closely and any implications for Tasmania, noting again the clear advice that there is no information linking what is happening in Sydney to here, but of course we also urge Tasmanians to remain vigilant, particularly in these difficult times. And again, our thoughts are very much with those affected by this situation and the authorities in New South Wales in their endeavours to resolve it. I'll just ask the Commissioner to make some comments as well.
Thanks, Premier. Can I just reiterate that there is no intelligence or information to say that the matter in Sydney is linked in any way to Tasmania, and it is the message to Tasmanians to go about their normal business as they normally would. If they do something or see something that they should be concerned about, then of course we do ask them to report it to police, as we've reiterated over many times during the last number of months since we've gone to high. But again, the main message is that there is no connection or information to say there's a connection to Tasmania, and we urge Tasmanians to go about their business as they normally would. And it's not a time for speculation, it's a time for going about your business. So is there any questions?
Are we going to see a tightening of police presence anywhere around the state at all as a result of today?
As a normal course of business, when something of this nature happens within Australia, we have increased some patrols around CBDs around the state, around various gatherings of members of the public, restaurant strips. But again, that's just a matter of reassuring the public that we are about. It is a busy time of the year, but it's more about reassuring the public that police are about in relation to the matters of this nature.
Is that a redeployment, or are you actually calling more police onto the beat, or are police just being diverted from other duties?
It's about focusing the police that are on duty at the moment into those areas, just to be a little bit extra vigilant. But again, this is nothing that we haven't spoken about before. When we did go to a high alert level across the country, we have asked the public and the police to make sure they have a higher level of vigilance.
In situations like this, is there close links between other jurisdictions and interstate in terms of intelligence sharing, that sort of thing?
Yes, there is a National Crisis Committee. There has been one meeting of that. We've received a limited briefing, but as you could only imagine, that is unfolding, and any operational matter or any comment operation is left to New South Wales Police. But we do share intelligence.
Are you providing any support to help out in Sydney or anything like that?
We haven't been asked to provide any extra support, but again, these are national arrangements. If any state needs additional specialist personnel, then obviously we help out, and we have helped out in numerous situations, but we haven't been called upon today.
Darren, is Tasmania Police equipped to deal with an incident like this in Tasmania should it occur?
Tasmania Police are well equipped to deal with matters of this nature. We have practiced and trained for many years. In fact, we're part of a national training regime. So our training and our equipment and our preparedness for any matter of this nature is certainly at a national level, and we continue to be prepared and to be able to respond to any incident of this nature.
Where are we at with restoring federal police at the Hobart and Lonnie Airport?
As we stated before, the airport has been taken over by Tasmanian Police, so we provide the policing for the airport, as we've explained many times before.
Have you had any contact with your New South Wales colleagues today? Any briefings or any form of contact?
We've had limited contact with New South Wales Police, but again, any contact or any speculation or comment about what's happening in New South Wales, we'll certainly leave that to New South Wales Police.
Is there